Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ceremony which is amongst Greenside's most anticipated and prestigious occasions. A special welcome to our guest speaker, Refilwe D, as she likes to be known, and I think she's very gracious. I think it's just because she's very tired of training people to pronounce her surname correctly. You need a beautiful French lyrical accent to do the justice to it. We had a little practice outside, and I am going to venture deep homage. And so welcome, ma'am, and I will formally introduce Refilwe in a few moments from now. The celebrated poet and activist Maya Angelou was born in St. Louis, Missouri on the 4th of April, 1928. She died on the 28th of May, 2014, leaving behind a body of work filled with wisdom and insight. Angelou made a phenomenal success of her life, despite tremendous hardships, and she remains a daily inspiration to millions of people. It was Maya Angelou who most succinctly imparted truth and wisdom when she said, "Nothing will work unless you do." Tonight we acknowledge and celebrate those who have worked and who can consequently enjoy the recognition and rewards that their work has brought them. Welcome to our guests of honor, the 2017 matriculants who excelled in the National Senior Certificate Examination. As I said at our first assembly of the year, every school relies on those academic stars whose excellent results are an invaluable marketing opportunity. Thank you. You have done yourselves and the school proud. Also with us tonight are Ms. Perchold, Principal of Parkview Senior, and Ms. Miller, Acting HOD for the InterSEN phase at Greenside Primary. Thank you for making the time to be with us and celebrate the success of learners who passed through your hands. You certainly deserve some credit. This ceremony embraces not only those who excel academically, but also those who contribute significantly to the extramural life of the school, be it in a sporting, service, leadership, or cultural capacity. In true Greenside tradition, the majority of the learners here tonight have achieved in many spheres. I'd like to take a moment to thank the parents and guardians of our learners for supporting your children and playing a key role in their success. And thank you to our outstanding team of educators. It is on occasions like this that the faith and pride in our profession is revived, and we are fortified for what lies ahead. Thank you for being true to your profession, and we wish you well as you start all over again, doing everything in your power to extract the most from every learner in your care. It's not every day that you meet a 23-year-old woman from Mafeking who owns shares in a Radisson Blu hotel development, is working on her second degree while also earning a living full-time, and is simultaneously trying to bring about a quality of life revolution for others. Tonight we are meeting this exceptional young woman in the form of our guest speaker, Refilwe D. At the age of 23, Refilwe can describe herself as a hospitality specialist, marketing, business development consultant, shareholder, motivational and empowerment speaker, and community developer. Refilwe was born in the Northwest Province, South Africa, Mafeking, as I mentioned, daughter to a migrant mine worker and a cleaner. From a young age, Refilwe has been passionate about education, knowing that it could be the key to lead her and her family out of the cycle of poverty. In 2006, an opportunity came which would set Refilwe on the path to achieving her dreams and goals. She was among the 150 girls from all over South Africa to be selected by Oprah Winfrey to join her Leadership Academy for Girls, which started in January 2007. Attending the academy does not guarantee success. Like anything in life, it is up to you to make the most of the situation in which you find yourself. At the academy, there are extremely high expectations of the girls, not just academically, but socially. And Refilwe immersed herself in all the opportunities, graduating from the academy in 2012 to study hospitality management at the leading hospitality school in Africa, the School of Tourism and Hospitality at the University of Johannesburg. Refilwe has worked at the crown jewel of establishments in Umhlanga Rocks, the Beverly Hills Hotel, and has been working as a marketing assistant, all the while doing her second degree in business administration. Refilwe is ambitious and will no doubt climb that corporate ladder quickly. However, she is equally passionate about empowering other girls in the way she has been empowered. Refilwe is working with another graduate from the Oprah Academy on the Unite Against Domestic Violence and HIV/AIDS campaign. I'm sure Refilwe will allude to this in her address. I think parallels can be drawn between the young Refilwe and the extraordinary Maya Angelou. Refilwe, like Maya, has risen resplendent over significant obstacles and hardships. She too is imparting wisdom, standing as an example to others and building up an array of powerful statements that inspire others. Just one such statement is Refilwe quoted as saying, "I want to teach young women to own their space. That life does not happen to you, but happens for you. So you can learn from your mistakes and make better decisions next time." Refilwe, it is a privilege to have you with us tonight, and thank you for finding the time to be here. It's a clear indication to me of your sincerity and your devotion to your mission to raise awareness across South Africa of the dreadful plights faced by so many in South Africa and other African countries. Welcome.
So I've been thinking about what to say to the students who hear me have it all together, or else they wouldn't be here today receiving the awards that they'll be receiving tonight. So instead, I decided to share my journey with education. Because as Maya Angelou said, we are more alike, my friends, than we are unlike. I grew up in a small village outside Mafeking in the Northwest. My mother, who was unable to get her tertiary education, was my first teacher. So by the time I got to grade R, I already knew how to read and write. I even appointed myself the teacher's assistant because I felt like I already knew everything. Primary school was no different. I got my hands on every book I could get just to know more than the other kids in the class. And coming from poverty, I knew that the only way to get out was through education. And as Utata Mandela said, education opens up an array of opportunities. It opens your eyes and your mind. It allows one to see in full color, to be bold, adventurous, and unique. And education is not only in the classroom. I took part in the choir, in drama, in soul buddies, Girl Scouts. I was with everything, like everything. I immersed myself and opened up to new opportunities and lessons. And it was the best gift I could have ever given myself. Because in 2006, I was called into the principal's office. Luckily, I wasn't in trouble. And I was told about a new school for girls who portrayed academic excellence and leadership qualities. That was the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for girls. And for the next month, I went through the most tough and scrutinizing process any 12-year-old could go through. And in the end, it was all those activities and lessons and opportunities that I immersed myself in that showed my leadership potential and got me through into the academy. Fast forward to today, I'm completing my second degree in business administration. I have a full-time job, work on 2 campaigns, and do empowerment talks. All these activities and opportunities I've come through, I've had with people by just telling them the different things that I do. And through this, they could see the potential that I have, and they connected me with the right people who could move me to the next level. So to the students here tonight, I want to implore you guys to open yourself up to as many opportunities as you have. They call us the millennials the lazy generation. So let's disappoint them. Let's show them there's nothing lazy about us. I wanted to keep this very short, so I'm going to wrap it up. And I want to leave you with a quote that I want you to listen to very clearly. Excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. Thank you.
The following learners have been awarded certificate for service to the school for 2017. Malia Ali, Mohammed Kovadia, Nalia Davids, Beyonce Dawson, Sishle Dube, Mishle Fodo, and Shen Gallen. Also receiving a certificate for service, Talha Karani, Karabo Kekakigwe, Nkosinati Ntumbula, Unati Talbot, and Sipo Vundla. The following learners have been awarded Merit Certificate for Service to the School Award. Haja R. Jim Matthew, Leah Bontes, Karma Forbes, Anastasia Hallam, Abigail Kamalo, So Young Kim, and Tabiso Lamola. Continuing, Nellie Lawrence, Mpho Lensa, Warona Lowe, Wanga Mamburu, Fatima Matwadia, Jens Mahindu, and Samkele Mushlakwana. Yusuf Mamaniat, Ayaka Ntunjwa, Rashita Rampal, Mimi Rangata, Lalita Safolo, Fumalani Siobo, and Masia Suleiman. And the last of the learners receiving merit certificates for service to the school, Mohammed Syed, Moketwa Tarange, Griffin Trace, Ayanda Shabalala, and Caleb Van Wyk.
The first set of learners are for those winning an Academic Merit Award in Grade 8 2017. I'd like to call to the stage Nasir Asfat, Jordan Bateman, Mohammed Babulia, Tanaka Chatikobo, Nalia Davids, Beyonce Dawson, and Talha Esop. Zara Sheikh Hussain, Sorab Kuchali, Atia Khan, Hamza Mohammed, Jordan Merkel, Andre Robert Murky, and Shamiz Morgan. Jane Ndlovu, Ahmed Pierbai, Naeem Suelik, Sipo Wundler, and Nasir Wadi. The next group of learners are those who are receiving an Academic Scholarship Award for Grade 8 last year. Haja Ajumathi, Mohammed Dawood Akalwaya, Malia Ali, Pranav Bagalu, Leah Bontes, Yusuf Abulia, and Ahmed Kassim, who was tied first in the grade with a 91% average. Sisle Dube, Anastasia Alam, Hamza Hatharani, Leandra Jordan, and Tala Karani, who also shared first place with 91%. Karabo Kekakilwe, Seo-Yong Kim, Ria Kuvaji, Tabiso Lamola, Nelly Lawrence, Mpo Lensa, and Warona Lowe. Wanga Mamburu, Fatima Matwadia, Yans Mahindu, Yusuf Umaniat, Yusuf Muntala, Kosinati Mtumbula, and Pratham Patel. And the last group in this category, Rashita Rampal, Atika Sheikh, Lalita Sifolo, Masia Suleiman, Mohammed Nabil Sirti, Mohammed Ali Sayed, and Griffin Trace.
One of the most prestigious awards at this school is the Pro MERITO Award. This is a trophy awarded to an outstanding individual in each grade. This is a tightly contested award as there are a number of learners per grade who are eligible. They contribute significantly to the extramural life of the school, maintain a high academic standard, and are exemplary learners. This year, Mr. Channon and myself have chosen the following quote for our grade 9s. Babe Ruth, who was a famous baseball player, said, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." The grade 8 Pro MERITO Award winner goes to an outstanding young lady who, like Babe Ruth, never gives up. This confident, well-balanced young lady achieved an amazing 1,010 merits. which, as you would imagine, was the highest awarded to a grade 8 learner. On the sports field, she achieved merit for participating in athletics, netball and tennis, as well as being chosen for the Gauteng touch rugby team. Quite an achievement for a grade 8 learner. On top of this, she received merits for serving as a librarian. And if that is not enough, she also received merits for cultural activities, for performing in the various play festivals, RAPS, EADS and FEDA, as well as in the Greenside High School Plays Festival. When it comes to academics, she attained 35 distinctions throughout the year. And if you divide that by the 4 terms, she achieved an average of 8 distinctions per term. So it is not surprising that she was placed 4th in the grade with an average of 89%. The time this young lady spends doing extramurals and working on her studies is very impressive and requires a great deal of self-discipline and commitment. I am sure Babe Ruth would be proud of you, but not as proud as Mr. Channon and myself. The Grade 8 Pro MERITO Award for 2017 goes to Lolita Safari.
The following learners have been awarded Certificate for Service to the School: Fatima Arif, Tyler Cryer, Ayanda Mabembela, Solofelo Morisele, Simin Mohammed, and Nobuhle Msiza. Merit certificates for service to the school are awarded to Pelo Vaindlala, Salisha Gwabini, Sasha Joseph, Tariq Mohammed, Ndibuyo Makuva, Glorious Nkabinde, and Nicole Obiako. Jatin Parbu, Alexandria Pillay, Jared Robertson, Mohammed Lukman Sheikh, Owetu Subura, and Mardia Usman. It then gives me great pleasure to announce the recipients for half colours for service to the school: Ubaydullah Sajid Brown, Tariq Karim, Layla Shamai, Jaden Chetty, D.A. Dave, and Shale Gallen. Hein Ginster, Carl Chrobala, Yassine Hassan, Neil Jadav, Hamza Khan, Aidan Lowe, Latita Makubalo, and Farhan Matwadia. Yusuf Matwadia, Bibi Fatima Musa, Raza Jawed Muhammad, Kirshi Ben Patel, Evangelia Stratus, Zahir Suleiman, Wasim Wajah. We now move on to the 2017 Grade 9 Academic Awards. Stephanie Akinlabi, Riley Alexander, Fatima Arif, Mikhail Baum, D.A. Dave, Ria Dayalji. Kutwano Damini, Tyler Hendricks, Kristen Jacobs, Neil Jadav, Fatima Karani, and Lou Karko. Further academic merit awards go to Kamogelo Lelaka, Indibuyo Makavu, Abdul Burhan Mohammed, Aman Newman, Caitlin Naika, and Glorious Nkabinde. And the final group of academic merit award winners, Neha Pillay, Lungela Puza, Abdurisak Rage, Owetu Subua, Leon Chuma, and Mardia Usman. To achieve an academic scholarship award in grade 9, learners must have obtained an average of 75 or above since grade 8. Well done to Saida Ahmed, Babasha Ambalal, Tyler Cryer, Tamim Abraham, Hein Ginster, Salisha Gwabini, Ayanta Mamimbela, and Driti Pabu. Academic half colours are awarded to learners who have achieved a scholarship award for 2 years. Our recipients have obtained 75% or above in grade 8 and in grade 9, and are therefore awarded academic half colours. Congratulations to the following learners: Khalid Aiden, Samir Kaji, Tariq Karam, Mohammed Kasim, Jaden Chetty, and Pelo Fayindala. Congratulations also to Shail Gallen, Alia Ganchi, Carl Frobla, Yusuf Hafaji, Hamad Hafaji, Yasin Hassan, Hamza Khan, Aidan Lowe, and Latita Makubalo. Farhan Matwadia, Yusuf Matwadia, Christy Umkari, Bibi Fatima Musa, and Nobuhle Msiza. Raza Juwaid Mohammed, Hassan Nakuda, Fulifelo Nemaham Gani, Musa Osman, and Akhil Patel. And the final lot, Kirtiben Patel, who was the top learner in grade 9 last year, Zahir Suleiman, Evangelia Stratus, Tando Shabalala, and Wasim Wajah. And now to move on to our Pro MERITO Award. This year, the grade 10s, our theme for the year is excellence. And so I don't think it's a coincidence that we chose the same quote for our grade as the guest speaker did this evening, and I don't think it would be a bad idea for me to repeat it. Excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. The Grade 9 Pro MERITO Award winner for 2017 is a learner who displays excellence. He is exceptionally well-mannered, punctual and diligent, and strives to lead by example. He has an admirable rapport with his peers and educators, and thrives in several aspects of school life. He achieved a staggering 9 subject distinctions at the end of his grade 9 academic year, placing him 3rd in the grade. In addition to this, he placed 3rd in the grade for conduct, managing to attain an incredible 915 merits. In addition to these outstanding achievements, he can be found bounding on the squash courts and heartily forming an argument as a member of the school's UN debating team. As a result of these efforts, he was re-awarded Junior Full Colours for UN debating. This learner formed an integral part of the 2017 Plays Festival, contributing to a top production. For his performance, he received a trophy for the Best Junior Supporting Actor. It comes as no surprise that during this time, his commitment, reliability and enthusiasm once again came to the fore. This learner is always willing to give of himself. On several occasions, he has assisted at the Greenside water table and often serves the school on weekends. There is nobody that can be deemed more worthy of the Grade 9 2017 Pro MERITO Award than Tariq Karim.
Certificate for service to the school goes to the following learners for grade 10 for 2017. Colorado Magwenyan, Lelita Makaula, Kimberly Masunza, and Vashni Naika. Also receiving tonight the certificate for service to the school, we have Michelle Mkiwani, Hashan Pillay, and Logan Sports. The following learners have been awarded Merit Certificate for Service to the School for 2017. Well done to Makabongwe Dlamini, Ipesh Masuria, Lindubutle Nwachwa, and Jamin Patel. It gives me great pleasure to announce the recipients of half colors for service to the school. And they are Asante Amin, Cleo Bingal, Megan Shiva, Ivy Bosso. Also receiving tonight half colors for service to the school, we have Tasmia Hassan, Progress Obiako, Yusuf Ramni Olurungari, and Daniela Vandaya. Full colors for service to the school are awarded to learners who achieved 350 points or more for 3 consecutive years. This is a wonderful achievement. And I would like the following learners to join us on stage. Laken Abrahams, Mutarayo Adeleke, Fatima Buli, and Leila Mayet. Also joining us on stage for full colors for service to the school, we have got Tandeka Moyo, Dante Rai, Lamis Said, and Diane Small.
We have worked for the last 2 years with the theme of superheroes, and tonight, especially as our grade for the first time qualifies for Red Blazers, we are proud, we're incredibly proud, and we are also incredibly grateful to have been part of this journey. It's our 4th year now, and guys, you're making us so proud. Well done. Okay, so first of all, our merit certificates for academics goes to Zara Abram, Motarayo Adeleke, Matesh Bula, Cleo Bingle, Leila Mayet. Progress Ubiako, Jessiferanmi Olorundare, Harshni Pillay, Tauta Klapane. We have one scholarship award, and that is Cassandra Hakatos. And then tonight, for the Red Blazers for academics, Adil Ashmal, Fatima Buli, Megan Chiba, Alia Esop. Dashmia Hassan, Fatima Khan, Laila Mohammed, Eric Murray. Eric was our top achiever last year with an average of 92%. Well done. Dante Moyo, Dante Ray, Chase Stain, Salman Suleiman, and Daniela Bandia. We are extremely privileged tonight to be the ones to hand out the, yes, red blazers. You have done it for robotics to these learners. You have to listen to the story, you can't just shout and scream. Okay, so Leila, Claudine and myself joined robotics in 2017. They worked incredibly hard to catch up because, you know, like Philip's been doing it since birth. Okay, with programming and building the robots. So they teamed up with the two team captains. So Jordan Marcel, they formed, with Stevens, they formed masterminds. They designed, now I'm going to read this to you because I just don't understand. Okay, they designed a greenhouse robot to save endangered medicinal plants in Africa. Hi? Are we going to have a little pharmacy? At the South African Championships of the World Robotics Olympiad, they won gold with this cleverly designed robotic-controlled greenhouse. No. The robot could even SMS you when, now listen to this, when the temperature inside got too hot for the robot to control. Ne? Team Masterminds were selected to represent South Africa at the World Championships of the World Robotics Olympiad that was held in Costa Rica, really, in November 2017. Here they made us proud by coming 12th in the senior division. My babies. Okay. And then Leila has to be different this time. She then drove Philip and Tilutendo in their team, which is TBC, okay? And they designed EnviroBoy, a robot to raise awareness among kids on environmental issues. Hashtag pick up your litter. Okay. This was a very ambitious project, and EnviroBoy had moving lips, responsive eyes, moving limbs, and could turn his head in several directions. Okay? Leila had to undergo an incredibly steep learning curve. But in no time, because it's got a brain like you cannot believe, it could program, like the best of them. Okay? She became the presenter because of course she knows nothing about drama. And then, so they were also invited. They, with their EnviroBoy, made it to the 16th place overall. Okay? So we are incredibly proud of them. The seniors got their red blazers last year, but because they were babies then, you know, they're all grown up. But the one thing that is probably the most amazing thing is that we got our children back from Costa Rica unscathed after they survived being 25 kilometers from the epicenter of a 6.8 earthquake. So you are most welcome at Greenside. Thank you, guys. And then, I would like to pay tribute to a young lady tonight. A lady who came into grade 8 most unassuming. And in fact, we didn't really know she was around. And then she started, she bloomed, she was on the sports field, she was part of cultural activities, and she nailed academics like you cannot believe. So, our grade 10 Pro MERITO Award, so I would like to call this the grade 10 Superhero Award, because that's who we are, goes to a young woman who has been placed in the top 2 every single term since grade 8, with an average of over 90% that she has maintained so far. She has flourished as an accomplished sportswoman. We see her on the sports field all the time. It's one of those that you can't get home, right? She has shown outstanding aptitude in hockey, touch rugby, and soccer. She's been awarded a certificate in junior full colours twice for hockey. She's only been here 3 years now. She also played for the school's hockey, touch rugby, and soccer first teams. In grade 9, she received an award for the best second team touch rugby player. She was recently awarded junior half colours for soccer as well. That's like all of them. She actively participated in public speaking since grade 9. She did exceptionally well because she's incredibly intelligent. And also then took part in the Place Festival, where she received a certificate of excellence. So tonight, dearest Tandeka Moyo, we salute you.
Grade 11 awards. The following learners have been awarded certificates for service to the school, and these are Farhan Ahmad, Fortunes Gumbi, Sodofelo Mel Moyet, in absentia, Sipiwe Mota. The following learners have been awarded merit certificates for service to the school, and these are Alfred Busawe, Abraham Chikumba, Rumbizai Mnyani, Namin Nidal. It gives me great pleasure to announce the recipients of half colors for service to the school. That is Hannah Branken, Uma Esop, Joachim Krobler, Gracious Mutiba, Bongisisi Wendumela, and Relewokile Nkwana. Full colors for service to the school are awarded to learners who achieved 315 points or more for 3 consecutive years. Well done to Sham Naidu. The award of full colors is awarded to learners who have achieved a stunning 350 points for 4 consecutive years. Congratulations to Leila Bayat, Kirsten Johnson, Tinote Damzingwa, Arushin Padeyachi, and Joshua Trace.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We now move on to the academic awards. To achieve an academic merit certificate, learners must attain an average between 70 and 74%. They are Syed Anas, Munira Kaji, Sadia Dokrat, Yusuf Ganshi, Jasmine Hallam, Rehan Hussain. Tumi Jordan, in absentia Anati Lawani, Sham Naidu, Arushan Padayachi, and Tyra Piri. The learner who has achieved an academic scholarship for 2 years is awarded half colours for academic achievement. Congratulations to Huzaifa Dalabai. Learners who achieve academic scholarship for 3 years receive full colours for academic achievement. We would like to call the following 3 learners onto stage to receive their full colours. Leila Bayat, Latabo Kayani, and Tali Liasat. We have no less than 7 learners who have done exceptionally well throughout their time at Greenside. They all receive a re-award of academic full colours for achieving above 75% for 4 consecutive years. They are Fahan Ahmad, Hannah Branken, Joachim Grobler, Raisa Haribusat, Muhammad Hamza Jawaid, and Joshua Tres. And once again to our top learner, Tinatina Mutsingwa, with an average of 93%. Our MERITO award recipient for this evening has proven to be a well-rounded learner, being an avid sportswoman, participating and directing plays, and serving on the Johannesburg City Junior Council. 2017 was no exception. She served as one of the key defenders for the hockey first team. She co-directed and wrote the play Unspoken Words, where she received nominations and won awards for Best Director, Best Script, Best Set Design, and Best Fight Choreography. With a sturdy academic record and having just received her full colours for academic achievement, and currently having 775 merits, and being elected as head girl for 2017-2018, we are proud to present Leila Bayat as our MERITO award recipient.
We are now at a highlight of our evening tonight. We look at the 2017 matriculants who did so exceptionally well. To all the parents who might not have heard yet, we had 100% pass rate, and our learners can... Okay, let's do that. Yes. The best part of that is that all our learners could go to either a technicon or a university, so we are extremely proud of them all. And I would like to move on to our wonderful achievers, the 5, 6 and 7 distinctions. I would like to call on Shahid Royman, Keen Govender, Keaton Harris, Reese Rundary, it's quite a list, Aisha Davids. Those are our 5 distinction candidates. And thank you to Mr. Skuman and Mrs. Fanika, who will be joining us on stage. If I can start, he joined us from Durban, and you know what, he is quite a quiet learner. He doesn't really put any focus or the limelight on him, And if you listen to these marks, they are absolutely beautiful. Mathematics, 80%, life orientation, 80, accounting, 85, life sciences, 91, physical sciences, 86, and he is going to continue his studies at WITS. Well done. Keen Govender, he started at Blegauri Primary and joined us. You know that Keen was our head boy. He also managed our first aid to our learners. He often gave you tips on what to do and what not to do with the first aid. And he's an excellent tennis player. I recall him being on that tennis court since grade 8. And obviously he is going to try and continue with his studies in not only music, and also in the sciences at WITS. Here his marks are. Mathematics, 86, life orientation, 92, IT, 85, life sciences, 90, and physical sciences, 88%. Putin joined us from Franklin D. Roosevelt. And you know what, he's also a quiet learner. He also doesn't like too much attention on him. And if we look at his marks, and if parents just bear in mind that when the results come out, and especially the grade 12 learners, when your results come out and you're on a 78, 79, then you're going to apply for a remark, because the chances are excellent that you're going to get that distinction. Putin actually finds himself in such a position. His distinctions are, and you can see it has been printed in your programs, and especially for the youngsters, you can have a look at that, because that's what we hope you're going to get one day. Afrikaans, 84, life orientation, 81, accounting, 91, EGD, 81, physical sciences, 83, and the English, 79%. Excellent work. And then Reese joined us from Blegauri Primary, and Reese was in my Afrikaans class. And Reese, ek weet nie hoeveel keer het ek vir jou gesê, daai onderskeiding, my liefie, daai onderskeiding. And he missed it by 2. I don't think I'm ever going to forgive him for that. Right, maths 80%, life orientation 86, geography 80, history 88, physical sciences 86, and both English and Afrikaans are on 78. If the remark takes place, he will have 7 distinctions. Excellent work. And then I would like to read you Aisha's results. Aisha had a very unfortunate time during the finals. She became ill and she was not able to write all the papers. There are 2 papers that she will be writing during the supplementary exams. That will be Afrikaans and Maths. The rest of her marks read as follows. English 88, life orientation 89, accounting 93, life sciences 95, physical sciences 95, and before we applaud, she has been and was always our top student throughout her time at Greenside. Congratulations. I would like to call on our candidates who achieved 6 distinctions. Thank you, gentlemen. And good luck for your studies. Brilliant work. Okay, our 6 distinction candidates would Wasila please come up on stage, Ria Vieira and Nathan Sue, please, if you can join us. And to the audience, you know, 5 years ago when they started at our school, believe me, most of them were about these grade 9s. If you stand up a little bit, they're about this high. And look at how gorgeous they all look tonight. Wasila joined us from E.P. Bauman, and she was always and has always been a very committed learner who would not only do the little bit, she would go the extra mile and the extra lessons. And this is how she's always been. She has got 6 distinctions: English 81, Afrikaans 80, Life Orientation 93, History 96, Life Science 88, and Physical Sciences 86. She will be studying chemical engineering at WITS. Well done. And then Ria Vera was at Parkview Senior. You will, if you attended these evenings a couple of years ago, you will know that she was also a MERITO award winner, also very involved in all the spheres of the school, especially in the cultural activities. And we are looking at perhaps a 7th distinction. Let me read you her marks. English 81, Afrikaans 85, Life Orientation 92, Accounting 95, Life Sciences 91, Physical Sciences 89, and your AP English on 79%. Well done. Nathan was at Emerentia Primary, and Nathan has also been, all of these youngsters have been they've always been in the top 10 throughout their time at Greenside. And we will look at Nathan's results. AP Maths, 85. Nathan, that is an unbelievable mark for AP Maths. Well done. And then we've got Maths, 94. Life Orientation, 87. Accounting, 94. Life Science, 87. Physical Sciences, 91%. Congratulations. And I wanted to tell you that Ria Vera will be continuing her studies at UJ, and Nathan will be at WITS, and he's going to do accounting sciences. No surprise there, Nathan. We wish you all the best of luck. Thank you very much. And then I would like to call on Reese Peters, our 7th distinguished candidate. We'll wait for the photo. Reese went to Greenside Primary, and there is absolutely no doubt his marks throughout his time at Greenside, I do not think he actually ever came. He was placed 3rd in the grade. So from the start, it's about right, please. You don't really know. It doesn't matter, you've got the 7 now. Right. So his marks: English 82, Afrikaans 84, Maths 92, Life Orientation 86, EGD 90%, IT 88, and Physical Sciences 93%. Well done, Reese, and Reese will be leaving us. He is going to UCT to continue his studies in computer sciences.
Thank you to all our presenters, and well done to all our learners. And if you could just indulge us for a little bit longer for this, I hope, really special end to the evening. It is with sincere personal pride and joy that I attend to the final awards of the evening. I am grateful that I am still surviving in this portfolio of principal to preside over and witness this moment, as it makes all the bleak and deeply frustrating aspects of the job fade away and reaffirms what is important. One of the claims we make often at Greenside is that we value individuality and that we consciously cater for the individual, embracing our children's particular strengths. The White Honours Blazer is the highest award that a learner can achieve at our school. For decades, learners have been eligible for this award if they excel in sport, culture, and academics, getting full colours in all. And learners who achieve full colours in all three disciplines now and into the future will obviously still be recognised for this rare achievement. All this prevailing, members of the Colours Committee, senior executive of the school, and I have been concerned that a few of our spectacular young men and women may not ever be eligible for being considered for this highest honour simply by virtue, for example, of not being the greatest sportsmen or sportswomen. This hardly subscribes to our mission and values statement of honouring unique qualities. I want to make it abundantly clear that the revised criteria for honours does not mean that we envisage a scenario where there is a plethora of white blazers and the blazer becomes devalued. On the contrary, with the inclusion of leadership in the criteria and the scope to shine where your strengths truly lie, I am confident that the cream of Greenside learners will stand a chance of qualifying. Like every other category of award, eligible individuals will be thoroughly scrutinised and vetted before any award is made. It is not simply about ticking boxes. It is about looking out for those learners who are the embodiment of the best. Criteria for full school honours now stands as follows. Full colours and all honours in all three of the following categories: sports, culture, and academic. Or full colours and or honours in two of the three categories, namely sports, cultural, and academics, and be head of school, or show extraordinary leadership in the wider community. Should the third category be for head of school, that award will only be made in January, February of the year following the appointment and at the sole discretion of the awards committee. Attitude and behaviour must always be exemplary and show honour, courage and responsibility. Like any other award given to a learner at Greenside High School, the said award can be revoked should the learner fail to maintain an admirable standard of excellence and exemplary conduct and leadership. And I would like to call the following up on stage, please. Philip Ginster, Leila Bayat, and Kirsten Johnson. Greenside, if you could just indulge me a little bit more, because I think as much as I think your applause says everything about how they deserve these awards. So you've heard a bit of this evening, and I am going to repeat what some teachers have already said, but something like this is rare, and I think we owe it to them to remember what has brought them to this moment. So To start off with Philip, as you've heard, Philip is a dedicated member of the Greenside High Robotics team. Not only does he spend hours and hours on his own projects, he's always willing to assist the other teams with problem solving and innovative solutions. Philip joined robotics in grade 8. He was part of the light green cerebellum team, which competed in the first Lego League competition in 2013. The team came 8th in the national competition and was invited to compete in the first ever African Open tournament in 2014. In this competition, they competed against 40 teams from Europe, South America, Asia, and Africa. They were one of 3 teams invited to present their project on stage. In 2015, he teamed up with Stevens in Awanda for the World Robotic Olympiad. They won gold at the South African Championships in the open category and went on to represent South Africa at the World Championships in Qatar. In 2016, Philip and Stevens decided to play robotic soccer and managed a 4th place at the South African Championships of the World Robotics Olympiad. In 2017, Philip and Stevens captained 2 different teams. Philip's team was beaten to the gold by Stevens' team at the South African Championships of the World Robotic Olympiad. Both teams' efforts were so well recognized, however, by the judges that they were both invited to represent South Africa at the World Robotics Olympiad Championships held in Costa Rica in November 2017. Philip's team built an interactive environmental awareness robot which earned them a 16th place out of 31 teams in the senior division. Philip designed and then 3D printed the various connecting parts to form EnviroBoy's head, which could swivel in multi-directions, speak in any language, had movable lips and rolling colourful eyes, all controlled through a single computer program. All this in addition to the complex Lego building required to develop the programmable arms and legs. I'm very much like Mrs. Hicks in this, but I must say it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Just wanted to take it home with me, although I didn't understand very much about it. He also survived the earthquake in Costa Rica, and he was awarded full colours for robotics, which is one of the sports at Greenside. Philip is diligent when it comes to technical management. He knows what to do and does it well. Philip has designed and executed lighting and sound for various plays at Greenside since his grade 8 year. These include the award-winning productions Woza Albert, Ruined, Waiting for Godot, the complete works of William Shakespeare, Shwele Bawu, Every Year, Every Day I'm Walking, Psychosis, Fees Must Fall, and Unspoken Words. He was meticulous in executing his job at all the festivals. Philip has a very special talent to interpret the vision of the director and deliver flawless lighting and sound for any production. He was awarded with full colours for service to drama in 2017. Philip's academic performance has been outstanding. He is placed in the top 20 since grade 8. His average ranged between 74% and 77%, and he was awarded full colours for academics in 2017. Qualifies for the white blazer. Well done, Philip. Kirsten has contributed to chess at Greenside High since he started here. And he played through the ranks from grade 8 to 11. In grade 8, his team won gold in the Johannesburg North Junior Chess League. In 2014, he was selected to represent the Greenside High first team for the first time and did so with distinction. He is an amazing ambassador for chess, the team, and Greenside High School. He likes sharing ideas and strategy about the game. His interpretation of the game is first class, and he's proved to be an impressive mental athlete in this, one of the most difficult of games. Kirsten was awarded senior full colours for chess in 2017. In 2014, during his grade 8 year, Kirsten was cast as a lead in the play Woza Albert, where he performed and raps FEDA and EADS Plays festivals. This is a tremendous achievement, as being cast in a lead is reserved for seniors. After rave reviews, Kirsten went from strength to strength and became a household name in every play that followed. In 2015, Kirsten was cast in Waiting for Godot. In 2016, Kirsten was cast in the complete works of William Shakespeare, and he won Best Supporting Actor at EADS and FEDA. In the same year, he was presented with the Ashraf Bada Media Award and won Best Supporting Actor at Plays Festival. To top 2016, Kirsten also entered and won the AMPT Festival. Kirsten was cast in the original workshop production Unspoken Words in 2017. For this production, Kirsten was nominated for Best Ensemble, Best Vocal Landscape, Best Physical Theatre, and the production won Best Fight Choreography at the FEDA Festival. And Kirsten was awarded full colours for drama last year. Kirsten was sworn into his role as head boy in August 2017. This remarkable achievement came as no surprise to the educators at our school, as Kirsten has articulated his dream to many of his teachers since beginning his high school journey at Greenside. He is valued by the learners at our school, including the senior leader body. This is because of his willingness to go the extra mile, irrespective of the challenges facing him. Kirsten is reliable, responsible, hardworking, and charismatic. He strives for excellence in all he does. Mary Frances Winters says that leadership is not loud and boastful, it is quiet. I'm not so sure Kirsten's always quiet, but it's one of the things we love about you, and impactful. Kirsten displays this ability and quality in his role as head boy. He's a role model to his peers and all the learners at Greenside High. Well done, Kirsten. Leila. Since grade 8, Leila has performed as a well-rounded learner. She has participated avidly in sport, has directed plays and served on the Johannesburg Junior Council. Leila has played hockey since grade 8, has a passion for the sport, and has shown determination to do her best to grow and improve her game. Leila always gives 100% in all she does and works hard to further her skills. In 2016, she captained the girls' second team, and in 2017, she was one of the key defenders in the first team. She is an invaluable member of the team and leads them through tough situations. Leila is also a motivated swimmer and has been a member of the swimming team since 2014, excelling in various strokes. Leila is a talented young woman. She's hardworking and committed to the arts. She has a positive attitude and is prepared to take up any challenge. In 2015, Leila participated in the Plays Festival and was awarded Most Promising Junior Actress, Best Junior Director, and she received Junior Half Colours. 2016 proved fruitful as she continued her love for drama and was again involved in the Plays Festival, where she was awarded the Most Promising Actress. In 2017, Leila co-directed and wrote the play Unspoken Words for the FEDA and Swani play competitions. She received nominations for Best Director, Best Set Design, Best Original Script, and Best Fight Choreography. She also received a bronze certificate for Best Costume Design and Best Ensemble. At Plays Festival, she was awarded Best Senior Actress and Best Ensemble, and was awarded full colours for drama in 2017. Regarding her academics, Leila has been in the top 20 since grade 8. Her average range from 73 to 77%, and tonight she received full colours for academics. Leila was appointed into her role as head girl of Greenside High School in August 2017. Her responsibilities include chairing meetings, completing various administrative tasks, for example, taking minutes, drawing up agendas for senior leader meetings. She is responsible for ensuring that the senior leader body functions as a unified whole, enabling them to strive for and achieve their goals. Leila executes these tasks with distinction. She is highly respected by her peers and teachers for her willingness to help anyone, anytime she can. Her selflessness is commendable. Leila is well organized, approachable, punctual, and mature. She always considers the best interests of the school as she executes her duties as head girl. Leila is an asset to our school, setting a positive example to the learners. Well done, all three of you.
Isn't that just absolutely wonderful? I've got one word for everybody here tonight. These learners here, you are awesome. These parents here, you are the parents that make sure that the kids are awesome. You come, they bring them to school, you do your thing. So awesome. And to the staff, you know what, without you, none of this would happen. So a great round of applause to everybody tonight.